All right, guys, welcome to Thursday's class. I have a 10-pound kettlebell here. I'm just going to start with some round the hip passes. Now, I'm trying to keep the handle pointed forward the whole time, and I'm trying to use that counterbalance where I'm just leaning into it. We're just going to be passing this. We're going to go 20 reps clockwise, and then we're going to go 20 reps counterclockwise. We've done this one before. This one is super good for dexterity, coordination, and endurance. I'm going to get you guys to just keep patterning through that. And I'm going to watch you try to clean up your movements a little bit.
Gary, stay on the road.
There's Gary. I can see you now.
Okay, I can't get
You can do this
no
one too
picture
if you
here.
get tired.
What am I doing wrong?
I don't
Go, here's
know.
this.
It says you're on the phone call. Can you see us?
Nope.
Might have to just leave and try to come back in. Okay, guys, I got you on the clock here. That's good. Nick's walking around with it nice and easy. Guy doesn't have kettlebells yet. It's harder with a dumbbell. You don't really get that velocity in it, but that's okay. That's good, Gary. You want to have your knees a little bit bent. Oh, that's better. And we're just going to keep patterning through this one. Now, the goal of the kettlebell, Gary, I'm going to get you to get your legs just a little bit wider. Yeah, there you go. And keep passing that. 20 reps one way and 20 reps the other way. We want to keep our core engaged throughout this. Yeah, keep working on that, Hardy. There it is. Find that comfortable direction. Bit of prediction involved in it. That happens, Nick. Oh, 2 times for Nick today.
Too fast. Thought I was too cool.
Yeah, that happens with these ones. But you're starting to learn a little bit of the velocity of the kettlebell, and you can use your core to increase that velocity. So just keep it going here, Gary. We're going high reps today with these. We're going to stack a few minutes into this. We're 1:42 into it now. And just keep working it. Focusing on that core contraction. And you're wanting to feel your weight shifting from the right foot to the left foot. So we're shifting that weight from right to left. There it is, Gary. Good guy. Good, Hardy.
Here, the lighter one is right on your right-hand side.
Yeah, it's okay to go to a lighter one. He's that's it.
Comply with requirements. Learn and comply with the requirements of OSHA regulations and company policy provided by your employer that apply to the work and work area.
There you go. Another 2 minutes in this drill here. So really focus on it. That's it, Hardy. Keep passing. Keep shifting that weight from left to right, which is so important. You got it pretty much perfect there, Nick. I can see that little tilt. And yeah, you get negative feedback when you drop it.
Hello?
Keep that handle pointed nice and forward.
Yes. Hi.
Doing fantastic, Gary. Keep working here. And 3, 2, 1, rest there. We're going to take a quick rest. We can set that kettlebell down now, and we're just going to start doing these big circles as we down regulate with our shoulders, where we're drawing those shoulders up to our ears, pulling them back and closing our scapula, and then pulling them down with our lats, trying to close them into the pecs before we come up to the ear. So we're trying to trace a big a box with our shoulders, really getting as much mobility into those shoulders as we can, and just tracing through that. Let's see that, Gary. Let me see you pick those shoulders right up to your ears. There it is. Yeah, keep rotating those shoulders. And you find when you close the scapula at the back, these shoulder ones are important because as you can actually quickly increase the range of motion in that exercise. And you'll start to feel little muscles in your back you haven't felt before, hopefully. And that's the goal here. But we can rest there. We're going to pick up our kettlebell here. I'll show you the next one. It's going to just be from the front position. I've got my feet fairly wide. I've got a nice base. And again, we're going to transfer the weight to the right, transfer the weight to the left. So I have a little bit of a lunge in my leg as I transfer over. I'm leaning the kettlebell down to my knee. And then as I transfer back over, you can see the kettlebell's going in a nice little rainbow pattern here. Just like that. These are these forward hand passes. We're focused on trying to get a nice arc into it. That's it. Good guy. Well done, Nick. That's it, Delbert. Got you on the clock here, gang. We got to do this for another 2 minutes, so pick your pace and find a nice range of motion. Good, Gary. Try to get a little knee bend at the bottom there, a little lunge in your catch leg. That's it. Good. Lots of work in these ones. You're practicing on shifting that weight and lunging down into it a little bit. Shift, lunge. Real good, Nick. If you feel it coming into the back, you want to sit your chest up a little taller and activate those abs a little bit more. It won't take the ache out, but it will protect it. That's it. Just keep passing here. We got 1 more minute. Grip strength, coordination, and then a little bit of accuracy as you're really working that arc, trying to achieve a rainbow pattern in that kettlebell. That's it, Delbert. 40 seconds here, gang. He's built a lot of raw strength. 20 seconds left here. And we have a 2-minute break coming up here. That's it, Delbert. Delbert's got a big heavy one. Hardy's got a big heavy one. 3, 2, 1, rest. It's okay if it's a heavy one, just take some added breaks. There's no problem with stopping and resting. You know, a 10 or 15 second break, and then you're ready to go again. We're going to take a little bit of a longer one here. I'm going to show you the next exercise. I love these ones for thigh mass building. So if you have a heavier kettlebell with you, you can grab it. If not, you can stay with a light one. So we're going to really pay attention to our range of motion here. My feet are a little bit wide in the sumo position. Then I'm going to be dropping down. So I'm going to be coming from my mid feet to my knee. Mid feet, knee. Just looks like this. We're only going to be doing this for 1 minute. Even with the 10-pound kettlebell, you're going to feel it. This is a real big thigh pumper here. Trying to put on a little volume in our thighs and glutes. So let's see that position now. You're going to be taking this kettlebell from just above the floor, about 1 inch above the floor, to your knees. Right, that's good there, Gary. Now to your knees and back down. Not too high. You went a little high on that one. Yep, stay nice and low in it. There you go. I got you guys on the clock. And you want your arms to stay straight the whole time. And you just want to be elevating and descending that kettlebell with your thighs. And if you come up too high, you'll take it out of the thighs. So just bring the kettlebell up so the bottom of the kettlebell is in line with your knees and then back to the floor. Quite a short range of motion. There it is. Right there, Nick. And then you're really digging into this one. 30 seconds left. Good, Gary. Really good exercise for you. Keep pumping through that strain. We're going to 10 more seconds. We're going to rest. And 3, 2, 1, rest. We have a 1 minute rest, and then we're going to roll into the next movement. So on the first one, we did a short range of motion exercise. We took it from here to here in that sumo position. On this next one, we're going to bring our legs in a little bit. And we're going to do a full-on deadlift right to the ground, right up again. We can extend our hips forward and get a little bit of a stretch. My arms are going to stay completely straight. So it's a kettlebell deadlift. I drop it between my feet and I stand it tall. Kettlebell deadlift. We've got another 15 seconds before we're going to start it. And we're going to go for 2 minutes on this one. The goal of this one is you want to keep your chest upright and you want to really try to work your abdominal muscles. And we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good, Hardy. Just a nice linear pattern. There you go, Delbert. Good, Gary. Hit that kettlebell down to the floor. Lifting with your legs, your thighs, your glutes, and your abdominals. Something really interesting happens with the kettlebell over time is you'll learn to engage your core in a much more efficient way. Sometimes people get a little bit of back soreness with a kettlebell at the beginning, but over time, we're going to show you how to get that core engaged with experience and repetition, and then you'll have a rock solid lower back. 1 minute in here, gang. So push hard for this next minute. Good, Gary. Keep that core engaged. You imagine that at the top of the lift, you're pulling your belly button into your spine. Super important. Good, Nick. Okay, we're into it now. Here's where it counts, this next 30 seconds. We actually want to try to increase the tempo and really rely on that muscle contraction, keeping those arms straight. Almost. Speed, speed, speed here. and resting in 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work today, fellas. All guys in the group today. The ladies must have had shopping to do. We're going to rest here for 1 or 2 minutes. I see some people's mouths are closed, so their heart rate isn't too elevated. I'm going to show you the next one here. All right, we're going to take it in my right hand. Kettlebell is in my right hand. And I'm going to step forward with my left foot. And from here, I'm going to tap the kettlebell on the ground and pull it back up. Tap on the ground. The kettlebell is landing on the ground just about 4 inches in front of my left foot. Tapping it on the ground. When I'm coming to the ground, all the weight is in my front ball of my foot, and I'm pushing off with my front foot. Pushing off with my front foot. Pushing off with my front foot. This is a really important position right here. The ability to put downward force into our front leg from an offset position and pull it out. It's going to jack that whole leg. You're going to feel it in your glute for sure. We're going to go 1 minute in our right hand with our left foot forward. So before you guys all get started, let me just see you pick up that kettlebell and let me see you get ready for this pattern here to see you have it right. Right hand, left foot forward. Nick's got it. And now you're going to try to touch that kettlebell about 4 inches in front of your foot. Yeah, and there you go. Keep the arms straight the whole time. You guys can begin. I got you on the clock here. Yeah, we're going to go one hand for this one, Gary. So you're going to put that in your right hand. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Reach it in front of you. Try to keep your arms off your legs for support.
All different.
Take it nice and slow with this one and really explore that front leg glute contraction. Good, Hardy. We're going to continue in this hand for another 20 seconds here, gang. And we're going to switch. Good, Delbert. 10 more seconds, and then we're switching. We're going to mirror the pattern to the opposite side. In 3, 2, 1, switch. Good.
Oh.
That's it. Keep patterning through it. Good, Gary. Yeah, so you got your right foot in front of you. Kettlebell's in your left hand. There you go. You know you're on the right track when that glute is burning. "30 more seconds in this pattern. You need a rest, take a rest. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, resting. Sometimes that exercise really gets people in their glutes and hips effectively.
Lower back too.
Yeah, the back too. Again, we try to do a lot of these kettlebells because when you learn how to contract your hips and your glutes and your legs and your abdominals in the correct way, your back's not taking most of the load, but that takes time to develop. So take a little rest there. I'll show you the next one. This next one, we're going to have the handle pointed down. So I'm holding the kettlebell in this position. In the prayer position, it's actually touching my chest. It's not in my neck. Just right in the middle of my chest, I'm going to be touching this kettlebell. I'm going to get in a squatting position. I'm trying to keep my chest as upright as I can. All right, so check out my back angle here. I'm going to squat down and squat up. Now for this one, I'm going to be doing a counted. So we want to do 3 seconds to the bottom and 3 seconds to the top. So the workout's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not trying to go fast on this one. We're purposely trying to go slow and really focusing on our angles and our patterns. So we can pick up that kettlebell now and we can take it into the front rack position. Yeah, Gary, I'm going to get you to turn the handle to the floor and hold the bottom. So it just looks like this. Everybody get your kettlebell in this position for me.
I cannot do this, Lars.
This one's too heavy?
No, my right arm, I'm impacted.
Got it. Okay, I got a little variation for you, Hardy. So with this one, you can hold it from this position with the handle up. Yep. Yep. And then just try to pull it up your body as much as you can. We can do this workout from this position. And this whole thing is about keeping our chest upright in the squat, trying to keep our back straight. So if we have to make a handle adjustment, that's just fine. Got you guys on the clock here, and we're going to begin. We're going to do a minute of these, nice and slow. So just count your way to the bottom, getting as absolute deep as you can. There it is. Real good, Nick. And nice and slow to the top. About a 3 second to the bottom and a 3 second to the top. And you're trying to keep that chest as upright as you can the whole time. That's it, Gary. Yeah, and just fight for a little bit lower each time.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, when you're done, you're done. There's no harm in that. That's good, Hardy.
Oh, you're done. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, man. That guy.
Rest as you need. Good, Nick. You're almost there, guys.
Anyways, maybe I'll have to talk to you.
3, 2, 1, rest. Take a little rest there. We're going to rest this for a minute. We're going to go through another round of these ones. Big deep breaths, shaking out those arms. Yeah, the kettlebell, it'll get you every time. It's got the difference between the kettlebell and the barbell is people can generally get more proficient with the kettlebell quicker. For example, to lift a 45-pound barbell can take a couple of years to learn the correct patterns, where the kettlebell offers a little bit more exploration. So you can actually start to explore contracting some different muscles together that can surprise you. You know, it's really, really crucial that everybody's putting together a memory bank of muscle contraction. And when you're exercising, if you feel, for example, your calf muscles and your abdominals working. One example I would use is quite frequently I'll feel my quads, my glutes, and my abdominals as I start to fatigue. I'll feel them doing all the work, if that makes sense to you. And that's a good sign, right? We want to put all these different muscle categories together. We're going to hop back into that front squat. On this one, I want you guys to pay close attention to just going really slow and methodically through the range of motion.
You okay, Gary?
Hungry.
Well, sit down then.
Yeah, don't be afraid to take a breather.
What is
We're
it?
going to pick
Dizzy?
up those kettlebells now in the front rack position, and we're going to begin here in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay.
That's it, Nick. Try to keep that weight evenly distributed between your right and your left foot.
Just a tiny pill.
If you feel a little variance, that's it. Good, Delbert. Nick, you're coming along real well here. Being hyper methodical, keeping that chest high.
Oh,
15 seconds here. Keep that burn alive. Two, one, resting. Resting. Good work. One more round of this pattern here before we get into our finishing positions. So just breathe that out of the system. We're going to rest it a minute. And if you can get 1 or 2 reps, that's better than 0. And if you can max out on it, that's good too. Doesn't matter where you're at. It just matters that we get a little bit stronger than yesterday. And it's not all movement. A lot of it is bodily awareness, increasing that proprioception in your body, feeling new muscles carrying the load. 30 more seconds. All right, we're going to pick up that kettlebell now. Nick's flipping that thing like a professional.
10 pounder. So, I think I'm a tough guy because I got 10 pounds.
Yeah, you're
Try
starting
20.
to get comfy with it. Yeah. When you start getting up at like 50% of your body weight with these front squats, you can put a lot of bloody glutes on in a hurry. All right, guys, we're going to begin here in 3, 2, 1, begin. That's it, Gary. Just focus that mind on the movement and try to build the hypertrophy. That's it, Nick. Nice and slow. Feel the rhythm. Feel the contraction. That's it. Keep working here. We're almost there. 20 seconds left. Pump this one. Resting in 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work so far, gang. Show you the next one we're going to work.
oh yeah. Okay.
So the next one, I'm going to put I've got the kettlebell here held in my left. I'm going to reach my right hand through, and then I'm going to have it rotate onto my back wrist. So I'm going to be holding it from my back wrist. These are single arm push press, more of a skill development than a full on exercise at this point. So Hardy's got a 20 pounder. So even if you get 1 or 2 of these, because today we're going to be using the dip drive to press it overhead. So I'm going to dip and drive, replace. Dip, drive, replace. Dip, drive, replace. Pay attention to how straight my arm comes here. Dip, drive, arm is totally straight. That's what we're looking for from this. And then we're replacing it in this position right here. So when I replace it, it's just kind of resting on my shoulder.
You go ahead, you do that.
You guys can kind of experiment. It's the dip drive. So before we press it overhead, we've got to bend our knees and stand up tall and press at the same time. Well done, Hardy. Good, Nick. I'm going to let you guys superset this side. So just do as many as you're comfortable with, trying to keep a nice control on it. That's it. Drive and press, Gary. Good. Just relax that left hand beside yourself, Gary. There it is. Good. Hardy's got a big weight. He's pressing it. Delbert's working.
My
And
right
when you
arm is
feel-
bad.
Yeah, when you feel that you can't get that arm straight anymore and the weakness pumps into it, then you're almost done. When you get to the end of this set, we're just going to rest it for about, oh, Nick's doing a full thruster there. That's well done. If you guys see what Nick's doing, he's doing a full squat to the ground with it.
Am I doing it wrong? Oh man, I'm doing more work than I should. That's not good.
Yeah, so the dip drive is just a little 3/4 squat. So on this one, you're just going to do a little 3/4 squat, and then you're going to try to explode that energy into the kettlebell and through the arm. That's good. And then you guys can keep pressing if you can, and then rest, and then we'll do the opposite side. Yeah, so one of the things, we do it with the dowel a lot, and this just breaks the movement apart in a different way, but this is the dip drive. Dip, 3/4 squat, and drive. And this is the thruster from the bottom to the top.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to mute Gary here.
I got you. I can mute for you.
Yeah, can you mute us?
Yeah, you're muted. And then when you guys are ready, we're going to do the opposite arm here. Right now, you're on the front. We got to get that kettlebell to the back of your wrist, Nick. Yeah. So just go like this, put it in your right hand, and then reach through with your knuckles underneath, roll it to the back wrist. There it is, just like that. Yeah, you're going to do a little 3/4 squat here, and you're going to drive it overhead. There it is.
Done.
That's
Done
it,
like
Hardy.
dinner. Done like dinner. That's it. No, that's too much. It's too much for this old guy.
You did great, Delbert.
I did what I did.
You did what you did.
That's it.
Keep pressing here. There you go, Gary. You're exactly right in that position. Yeah, just a little 3/4 squat I want you to add into it. Try to connect those legs into the arms. So you're going to squat and drive. Squat and drive. That's it.
Wow. Those three guys make me tired just watching.
Good work here. Good work, Nick. Good work, Guy. Gary's still going. Good job. Feel those muscles and just try to increase that speed of the press a little bit. And then you can rest there. Little experiment here. We're going to take the kettlebell with 2 hands. We have this Russian swing, right? So I get a little bend in my knee. I hinge at the hips. I lean over with my chest. And I'm pulling my arms to 90 degrees. So this is the range of motion in the Russian swing. We're going to start with that one. I'm going to let everybody do about a minute of these Russian swings, and then we're going to try to add an interesting little skill component to them. So we can start on those Russian swings. Yeah, you're popping those hips. There it is. There you go. I can see him perfect there, Julie. Yeah, 2 hands right at your hips, arms straight. And then you're just going to lean over with your chest. Yeah, that's good, Gary. At the bottom of that swing, when it comes back to your waist, I want you to lean over with your chest to the floor a little bit more and use your hips for momentum. There it is. Good.
That's it.
Good. That's good, Gary. Nick's got it. Delbert says he's done, but he picks it up again. Guys
No,
making it work with the dumbbell.
This is it. Well, it looks so easy when you're doing it, right?
Yeah, that's it, Gary. Keep finding that range of motion. Nothing wrong with that. You can explore it on your own also. Finding your movement. Using tools to guide us. Nick's ready to rest. That's it. I want you just to keep moving it, Gary. Keep swinging it. There's hypertrophy in that movement for you. I just want you to keep stacking that movement up as much as you can, as fast as you can. It's a simple exercise, but where you're at, it's going to build muscles. And for the rest of you guys, I just want you to watch this next pattern that we're going to experiment with. It's the same thing. It's a Russian swing, but I'm actually sitting down into a squat instead of standing tall. So as I swing, I squat. You'll feel what that does to the abdominal wall. It's kind of a complex movement. People always say, oh, it looks easy, and then they try it and it's quite hard. So you might want to start with a 10-pounder. I'll show you guys one more time. So I'm hinging at the hips, pulling it up, and squatting down at the same time. It's actually a devastating workout with weight. And again, it's a really good core builder if you can get the skill. You might want to try it with a 10-pound kettlebell at maximum. Artie's going to try it with his 20. He'll have a 10-pounder soon. Gary's going to try it out. That's it, Guy. That's exactly it. Yeah, it's a tough one. As soon as your arms start coming up, you've got to squat down into the bottom of a squat. Yeah, let's try it again. There it is, Nick. That's it. Gary, it's there. I see it. Keep it going here. This will take you to a deep, dark place if you let it. That's it. Good. Nice work, Nick. Yeah, that'll get, you'll really feel that in your abdominals. That's it, Hardy. You can try another set of 10 if you're ready. We'll just keep stacking up this movement for another couple of minutes. Take a rest. And after your superset, you can go for 10. Nick, you picked that one up pretty quick. That's good. And this will burn out the body in a hurry, this movement. There you go. Nick and Guy having a CrossFit face-off here. There you go, Hardy. Good. We'll just finish up this last superset here. And then we've put enough kettlebell signal into the body today. That's it. And rest there. Good work today, gentlemen. Tomorrow's class, because I'm in a seminar tomorrow, tomorrow's class I'm going to do at 6 a.m. PST. 6 a.m. PST. Steve's cheering. So we're going to do some skill building. Again, in tomorrow's class, we're going to go through some different components and try to link them all together. So eventually you guys understand what it means, for example, to hinge at the hips and activate the core. As you build that knowledge in your system, you'll find that strength building becomes quite routine and quite easy and quite very targeted too. But you got to get the experience of developing those muscle chains together. So good work today, gang. And I'll see you guys at 6 a.m. PST tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good to see you
Lars.
guys.
Good to see
Thanks,
you guys.
Lars.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.